Hey everybody, this is Arcanous, and I'm going to bring you a Heart of the Swarm game today. And we have me, Arcanous in the top left, and Atoms of the Void in the bottom right. It looks like I'm throwing out the GLHF, but it doesn't look like I have a drone producing. I wonder what that means. Oh, it looks like I'm going for a 6 pull. And he's saying me too, he's being good mannered and everything. This game I think I had decided I was too tired. It was late at night. I'd gotten off work and just wanted to play a quick game, but then saw Zerg and I was just like, screw it. So yeah, looks like we have a 6 pool going down here. Looks like I'm just gonna try and go into this. Have a really quick game. I don't want to play very long. Looks like my opponent Adams is going for a standard so far. Just going to go probably a 14 pool, and maybe that'll um, cause him some problems because of me. Um, so far, not much happened in this game. Just talking over here about how in the loading screen he was level 30 and I was level 22 or whatever. So yeah, not much going on. Looks like the 6 pools are just about to finish here, and we have 6 Zerglings on the way. And now, am I going to go macro heavy behind this or go all in and try to absolutely kill him? It looks like he is going for that 14 pull, so this might not kill him, but it will probably do a little bit of damage. And doesn't look like he's going for gas here, so he doesn't want speed. So he's not going to try and take early map control. I think he's going to be defensive here. And the Zerglings are on their way across the map. And am I building drones or Zerglings? Look like a couple more Zerglings, so it's going to be a little bit more all in. But looks like he's going for gas here now, so it means he probably wants to go for something like a tech thing. Oh, it looks like he's sending out a drone to build a hatchery here. Oh, that's going to hurt him. Because now he's going to have to cancel this and probably lose the drone. And that's just going to put him behind. And it looks like his spawning pool did finish up here, so that this is delaying me. But he did lose that drone, and he's only got a couple Zerglings on the way, so he's not going to have much to defend this. So it kind of depends on how he holds this. And it looks like I'm building my queen and not building any more Zerglings. And then looks like these Zerglings are about to pop out here. Oh, they pop out, and does he attack? Oh, it doesn't look like he does anything. He's gonna get this drone picked off. Oh, maybe not. All my Zerglings are coming in now. And we're gonna see what happens here. And it looks like, oh, he's trying to engage my Zerglings when he doesn't have any support from the drones, and the drones try to support. Oh, and he's just getting caught in this choke point, and the drones are. He's just gonna lose so many drones. And looks like he's losing more and more. Oh, look, good surround by him on my Zerglings. And, oh, but he's just losing so much. If we look at the lost stat, he's lost 500 and I've lost only 200. So it looks like this was very cost effective for me. And I'm just droning behind it. So I'm going to be even. And if we look at the income tab here, I'm 5 harvesters ahead of. So he's pretty far behind now, even though that started with a 6 pull. And I have a queen. He doesn't have his queen yet. He doesn't have hardly any drones anymore. He does have these 4 Zerglings, but I have enough with my queen and these 2 Zerglings to defend any counterattack. So now he just kind of has to hope I'm not aggressive anymore and drone up. And oh, it looks like he throws some workers on gas, and that's really going to hurt him because now he only has 7 workers on his minerals compared to my 12, soon to be. Okay, sorry about that there. So it looks like he only has these 7 drones compared to my 12, and I'm making a couple more lings. Probably gonna go and do a counterattack since he has to either drone up real hard or go all in. So either way, I need those Zerglings for defense or to go on the aggressive. And for some reason, I made 2 queens. I guess I was scared of him counterattacking. Looks like I'm gonna go for gas now, and he's looks like there's his counterattack. A couple Zerglings. Right now he's getting this gas, but he just can't use it. I mean, he doesn't have the mineral production. He's having to drone up hard. And 4 more drones on the way from me means that my income's just going to be way ahead of his. Right now he has more drones, but because 3 of them are on gas, he really only has 11 drones here. And he is going for a baneling nest. But now I'm up to 17 drones, and I have the same number of gas harvesters, so that baneling nest, so I can get my own banelings. And I'm going to push out here, see what he has, see if I can do any damage. He has 2 queens now and a couple zerglings. I don't think I should go in on this. Looks like I'm just going to do a quick prod. Losing a zergling for nothing. But so far, now we're just kind of playing the waiting game, seeing what happens. He does learn that zergling gets caught out of position. I see that he has the banelings here, I believe. Yeah, I see the banelings, and I'm just going to try for this queen. He transfuses it, saves the queen. And it looks like I'm going to lose a lot of lings for nothing there. That was really bad. Both speed coming at about the same time now. But if we look at the supply, I'm slightly ahead in supply and income. I have more drones. I do make a couple spine crawlers for defense because I'm worried he's about to counterattack and be able to kill me. I see these 2 banelings walking across the map. So yeah, not much happening right now. Other than this huge counterattack, this could be really dangerous if he gets these banelings in there. But one of these banelings is pretty badly damaged and probably easily be sniped down by this queen. Is he gonna go up here? Oh, looks like he sees the queens and he decides to back off. I'm going to let these spine crawlers. No, he tries to keep going up. So I let these spine crawlers finish, thinking that he's gonna go really all in, and he just backs off. And that was a good poke from him. It made me play on the defensive and get a couple spine crawlers that I really didn't need, and let him catch back up in the harvesters. And now it looks like he's gonna go for an expansion here, and I think I'm going to do the same soon. So I move these spine crawlers down the ramp, and I'm not as worried about him pushing. I have banelings of my own, and I think I send up the drone here now. And oh, that's not good. He sent 2 banelings on these unbuildable rocks by accidentally clicking them. That sucks. That's such a dumb thing that can happen. I know I've lost games because I had banelings in my opponent's natural and I clicked on that. So that really hurts him right there. He would have had 2 more banelings for defense if I attack. He is up 5 harvesters now. He's going for lair and roach warren. His expansion is down first. Oh, and it looks like I sent in a zergling and killed that baneling. So now he doesn't have any units. No banelings for defense. And it looks like his hatchery is a little bit sooner, but he doesn't really have anything to defend here as I come across the map like this. And he is a bit ahead in tech, but if we look at the harvester, so I'm starting to fall behind. I kind of have to get in there and do damage now. And looks like his hatchery finishes right now. And is he going to transfer drones? He has to be careful if he transfers drones. And I'm going to go in here without any banelings of my own, which is really, really dangerous. And he keeps losing banelings for nothing, and all his zerglings are down. And I split up my zerglings, so he has to kind of decide where to go. And losing a couple zerglings there. Ooh, that was a good baneling, but he just didn't have anything. My zerglings were nice and split up, and he just couldn't do it, and he's just going to lose this hatchery. And so now he's going to be far behind in the income, and he has to build roaches to be on the defensive. And he is getting burrow here. That's going to be nice for these roaches if he can counterattack quickly, but so far right now he's going to be too far behind in the income because he doesn't have this extra hatchery, and he's going to be behind on production. Is he going to rebuild this hatchery? It looks like he's sending out the drone to rebuild a hatchery. And hope it doesn't get sniped this time. I build all these banelings for defense because now I'm just going to drone up hardcore. It looks like I'm getting my layer now. So he is ahead in tech, and he does have these roaches, but he's getting the spine crawler for defense, thinking that I'm going to push it farther. But I didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to throw any advantage I have away. So right now I'm just going to sit back on my 2 spine crawlers in my natural. And it looks like he's going to try and do a quick timing attack here. Let's see if that hits soon enough. So far, looks like he's just going to try and sit back. Even though he's far behind, he's going to try and drone up. And he's all these drones, and that's good, but it's just going to hurt his efficiency. And while I have all these 12 drones, and if we look at the income, I'm so much farther ahead, even though we have the same number of drones. And looks like an overseer died there. So yeah, he's just sitting back. He's not getting any upgrades. He is getting a hydralisk den, but He really can't afford Hydralisk production. He just doesn't have the income for it. And sending out these Zerglings, probably gonna see if he can do some damage. I get a Roach Warren on my own and Hydralisk in. Um, so he's pushing out here. Are the roaches coming? And he's not building any roaches, so it's not gonna really help him much. If we look at the units here, I have more Zerglings, more Banelings, and I have these Spine Crawlers. He can't do any damage. And, oh, he tries to run up. And my Baneling's going. Ooh, that was a lot of loss for me if we look at the loss here. But he's still so far behind in that. He has nearly double units lost than me. And if we look at production, I'm going into roach production while he's still producing Zerglings. And he really should be producing roaches over that. I mean, he has all this extra gas and he's just kind of sitting on it. And he's not getting any upgrades for his Hydralisk or getting Hydralisk. This is kind of a waste for him. I'm getting my 1-1. He doesn't have any upgrades on the way. He finally gets his expansion down, so he's going to be able to catch up in Harvesters, but he's been so far behind for so long, and he's still down on Harvesters. And looks like Hydra Speed coming down for me. He's getting Tunneling Claws, which can help him really well if he uses Burrow right, but he just doesn't have any roaches. I mean, just 2 roaches is just not enough to justify getting those upgrades, and he is getting 2 more, so 4 roaches, but he's just not going to have any use for it. And he is getting a macro hatchery. You know, he doesn't have the money to support that. I don't understand his thought processing. And if we look at my map vision is terrible. He could be counter-attacking, I don't know. I do know that he doesn't have these 2 expansions, so I'm ahead in that regard. But if he just came up around here like that, I would be so dead right now, and I really need to spread out some of these overlords. But instead I'm just sending him back. That's not good by me. And looks like I'm going to take out these collapsible rocks so I can take my 3rd. Yeah, so not much going on. We're both kind of sitting back, content to drone up. I think that I'm ahead at this point, so I can afford to. And my army is just so massive now, so I'm thinking I can attack, and I have the Roach Hydra advantage, and I see that Baneling, and oh, he gets 3 Zerglings, so that was an alright Baneling. And he has to switch into unit production right now, and he's getting centrifugal hurt, but there's really no reason to. I mean, I only have 17 Zerglings, so it's really not going to help him much. I guess this fast damage is nice on the roaches, but other than that, it's not going to help him much. And it looks like my 3rd's coming online now, and he's just falling behind it more and more. I'm up 7 Harvesters, and now that I'm getting this new base, I'm going to be up on more gas. He's just now putting down his hatchery, and oh, it looks like this Zergling's going to stop it. I think that's the 2nd drone that he sent that's been cancelled by that Zergling. And if he burrowed right now and just popped up on top of me, he'd be in really good shape. But he's just trying to hit his Banelings on my Hydra. And they hit a couple, but he just didn't have enough. Because of the +1 armor, he didn't have the attacks for it. And I'm just going to kite back. And now he's behind in upgrades, and he's not using Burrow. And all these units are low, and I'm just going to wait for reinforcements because I know that I'm up on bases, and I can afford to keep pushing the issue here. And my +2 is coming down. His +1 is just about halfway now, so he's really far behind in upgrades. And his main is mining out because he was on it for so long, and I guess mine is too. So we're both kind of equal bases that way. But he only has this 1 expansion that's actually running, and he doesn't have a 3rd. And he finally gets this Zergling to not kill another. Oh, but he's gonna get 1 more drone. Oh, that is a hero Zergling. 4 drones. And, oh, big battle going on here. Looks like he burrow popped underneath me, and now I have an overseer to stop his burrow shenanigans. And he burrows to try to get away, but it doesn't help him because I have my overseer now, and it just looks like it's gonna be GG here. He doesn't have any way to hold it. He is building tons of roaches, but I already have the same amount on the way, and they're streaming across the map. Looks like this hatchery's never gonna finish. He brings down the queen, but he just sends in the drones. It's just not enough. He's gonna fall apart right here. And looks like I sniped down the queen's further transfusion. Still have these 2 Hydralisks. Oh, 12 kill Hydralisk, 8 kill Hydralisk. Those are the damage dealers right there. An 9 kill Roach. Those 2 Hydralisks, man, they just did so much DPS, and looks like he throws out the GG. that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked what you saw, rate, comment, subscribe below. Um, yeah, thanks.